Yo, what is going on YouTube? So Resident Evil 4 Remake has finally got Save Wizard support. The notification was added yesterday at about 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now available mods will be max PTAs, max spinel, add max ammo to current weapons, max first aid spray in storage, max current key items, max current treasures, reset number of times saved, and max CP. Now before we jump into how you guys can actually go ahead and use these mods, let's talk about an incident which occurred a few hours before Save Wizard added support. Now under a post on their Facebook page, they posted a rather disturbing email from an angry user who called them lazy bums, saying they're a disgrace and even going as far as calling Save Wizard a scam before finally dropping the F-bomb. Now I want to publicly denounce this disgusting behavior over some cheat codes and serve a friendly reminder that these are human beings who are working to feed their families. Rhetoric like this is totally unacceptable. It's okay to be upset about customer service, but taking it this far is way out of pocket, and honestly, if you're acting like this over a video game, you may need to re-evaluate your life. Now this is exactly why Save Wizard never announces what they are working on, since people can get way too emotional, and if something goes wrong, it just adds fuel to the fire. Now Save Wizard responded in the most Save Wizard way possible and trolled the entire community by adding this item to the cheat list before actually releasing the mods. Might not have been the most appropriate response, but it was tremendously funny. I'll end this discourse by saying it is totally fine to just walk away and not use Save Wizard, but please be respectful of others and learn to control your emotions. Now with all that being said, let's jump back into the tutorial. Alright, so here we are with Leon at the second typewriter in the game. Now, one of the most common questions is how soon can you apply mods to your save? Technically, you could do it as early as the first typewriter, which is right over here, but it is recommended to add mods to your save right here since you've farmed items in the village and have something to actually mod. Taking a look into our attaché case right here, we have our standard handgun and a shotgun, a few grenades, and 2 first aid sprays. There's also 1500 PTAs and 0 spinels. We do have 1 key item and 2 treasures. Let's go here and go to challenges, and as you can see, we also have 2100 completion points. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is go to our storage, place one of the first aid sprays in storage. Make sure you have your first aid spray stored before you make your save. Now we have 0 spinel on inventory right now, but I did not notice a comment saying you must have at least 1 of them, so we're just going to go ahead with what we have here and see if we can add max spinel. Our flash drive is empty. Let's go ahead, copy our save data. We're going to save in the 3rd slot. Also note the times saved is 3. We got our save. Let's go ahead, close the game, go to settings, saved data game app settings, save data PS4, console storage, and copy to USB drive. Now, if you do know the save you are going to mod, but we're going to go to the notepad. Some of you guys like selecting all your saves and just hitting copy. There's really no wrong or right way to do it. Just make sure you understand what you are actually doing. For me, I always go into my notepad and select what I actually need. For Resident Evil 4, you will need your system saved data. This is actually where the completion point mod is stored. And let's go ahead, select save slot 3. Hit OK and copy. Now that's completed, let's head over to our PC. We have the save on our USB. Let's go ahead, double click on the game here, and right here we can see our system save and also our slot save. Feel free to mod your auto saves as well. It will be labeled 00. Under the cheats column, we can see there is 1 cheat available for our system data and 7 cheats available for our slot data. We have to add our mods individually, so let's start with the system data. Go ahead, hit quick mode, and as I said earlier, max completion points are stored here. Let's select it and hit apply, then yes to confirm. Alright, so once that's done, let's hit OK here. Double click once again, and this time right click on the slot data, select quick mode. Our quick mode window opens. Let's select all of the mods here. Hit apply and yes to confirm. Once everything is successfully applied, let's go back to our console. From here, let's hold the PSN home button and go ahead, close the game. Our flash drive is plugged into the console. Let's go down to save data game app settings, saved data PS4, this time USB drive, and we want to copy to console storage. Now I already know I do have 2 files in here, so at this point we could go ahead and just select all right there, hit copy, go to the left, hit apply to all, then hit yes. On the title screen, if you did mod a slot save, make sure you hit main story and load game. Let's hit triangle to see what we have in our attaché case. We got 1 million rounds added to our handgun and shotgun. To the top right, we do have max PTAs and also max spinel, so you do not need to have 1 spinel on inventory in order to use the mod. Let's hit L1 to check our treasures, and as you can see, we have max ruby. Now the velvet blue was not modded, not sure what's up with that. In storage, we have maximum first aid sprays. Let's hit options, go to challenges. Right there, we have our completion points. And finally, let's go ahead and make a save. Save over the actual slot data. And right there, the reset kicked in. All right, so let's test our max ammo. As you can see, we have unlimited rounds because 1 million rounds is pretty much unlimited. You can't possibly use them all. And there's also no reload, which makes it pretty sweet. Now, if you do pick up ammo, you want to make sure you don't reload. Right now, pressing square does nothing. Just to be safe, I would just discard any ammo I find. All right, so we grinded all the way to the merchant. Let's go ahead and see what we can actually do. Right here, we have enough PTAs to buy the bolt thrower. We can also get the rifle along with the scope, add a new case upgrade. Pretty much have infinite money here. Let's go to tune up, repair our knife, and we can actually go ahead and get all available upgrades for owned guns. Now let's trade. We can go get all available items on the trading list at this point. And yeah, everything does look pretty stable here with our mods from Save Wizard. Alright guys, that's where we are going to wrap up for today's video. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next one.